Humans will be eliminated. Humans will be eliminated from society in the future. Warning. The world is facing a major purge, and the wave of human elimination is approaching. The world is currently facing a significant purge. The most affected by this wave of purification are not just businesses, but also humans themselves. In the future, individuals with ordinary backgrounds, average education, mediocre abilities, a lack of self-reliance, and no desire to learn will be eliminated. They have no credibility, no critical thinking, no ability to secure bank loans, and cannot pay taxes. However, alongside this upheaval, a large number of new factors will emerge. These individuals will write history, becoming the driving force of the new era for humanity. So, how can one become one of these factors? First, you need to recognize the societal trends of the future. 99% of humans may become redundant and unnecessary. Humans will gradually hand over jobs and decision-making to machines and algorithms. Most people will become useless, while only a small group of dictators will truly enjoy the fruits of new technology, evolving through artificial intelligence, genetic modification, and eventually integrating with machines to become superintelligent beings leading societal development. Why has it come to this? Technological advancement. With technological progress, companies and corporations of the future will not need as many workers to function effectively. Society will no longer require everyone to labor. Algorithm penetration. Algorithms have infiltrated every internet platform. The more algorithms are applied, the less humans need to think independently. People increasingly accept recommendations without scrutiny, leading to the gradual erosion of independent thinking. Human labor and thought are degenerating. The future of human society. Combining the 2 points above and adhering to the evolutionary principle of development or degeneration, where unused abilities in a specific field will eventually atrophy, the most evident conclusion is that both human labor and cognitive abilities are degenerating. When these two defining traits are lost, will humanity still retain its human essence? No matter what, this remains an inevitable trend of societal development. As long as technology continues to advance, this scenario will undoubtedly unfold. It is only a matter of time. If this trajectory persists, 99% of humans in the future will become redundant and excluded from society. Only 1% will grow increasingly intelligent and lead societal progress. How to distinguish the two groups? How can we determine whether someone belongs to the 99% or the 1%? Before we delve deeper, don't forget to follow the channel for more truths about self-improvement and to help you quickly achieve success in work and life. Awaken. Akasha warmly greets you all. First, let's look at the fundamental differences between these two groups. The 99%. These are people controlled by algorithms. Every day, they browse the internet, watch live streams, play games, and live as passive, inconsequential participants. Their superficial needs are met, and they are merely consumers of societal resources. Their only contribution is to fuel the business-driven algorithm mechanisms, integrate into platform-designed systems, and become part of big data. The 1%. These are individuals who resist algorithms. Their actions go against human instincts and the pull of algorithms. They can control their desires, avoid short-term dopamine satisfaction, remain self-disciplined, strive for improvement, and resist complacency. They pursue long-term benefits and continuously create credible resources. Such people drive societal progress. Whether you are controlled by algorithms or act against them determines your place in society. While the 99% may lack significant value, scientific and technological advancements have ensured that they have enough resources to survive. Although they do not create value, humanitarian principles will ensure they are cared for and live under social protection. The rise of industries. For the 99%, 3. This explains why industries like short videos, live streams, entertainment, and gaming are thriving. They serve to consume the energy of this majority. This is an inevitable trend of human society. The dawn of human civilization began with the domestication and breeding of livestock such as pigs, cows, chickens, and ducks. Now, we are entering the technological era, a civilization where humans themselves are nurtured like livestock. How to join the 1%? What should ordinary people do to become part of the 1%? I have always pondered this question. Why do some students with exceptional academic achievements later become ordinary, while others who seemed unremarkable during their school years achieve significant success? I have come to understand. Human development follows an unchanging rule. Short-term success depends on opportunity. Mid-term success relies on ability. Long-term success is built on attitude. In this era, credibility is more important than intelligence. Passion outweighs effort, and dedication surpasses competitiveness. In essence, a person's assets are akin to investments. Their passion, ideals, and interests are the true capital for growth and success. The future, an era of freedom and spontaneity. In a future where societal constraints become fewer, each individual will draw closer to the image they aspire to be. What determines one's destination is their own capacity and passion. This era will be transformative because everyone will become the truest version of themselves. Therefore, the most critical task for individuals in the future is to discover themselves, understand themselves, and become the best version of themselves. Whether someone truly understands themselves can be observed by their shift from external competition to internal exploration. Seeking personal value externally is a profound mistake. Once the external layers are stripped away, one is often left with emptiness inside. The path to authenticity. Those who have discovered themselves and become inspirational figures today have gone through the process of breaking free from external constraints to uncover the core of their souls. Questions such as, who am I? What is my personality? What are my strengths and weaknesses? And what am I suited for? Were central to their journeys. In previous eras, societal pressure forced individuals to replicate successful paths deemed correct to secure a place in society, turning them into indistinguishable replicas. People were molded as if from the same template, entirely ignoring the deep passions within their souls, their greatest potential and driving force. Even if one has a high-paying job and endures significant pressure, if they do not truly belong in that position, they will eventually leave it. Similarly, if someone studies engineering but has a passion for writing, they will sooner or later find a way to channel their value through writing. The role of passion and dedication. Creating a product or masterpiece requires effort and time to go from 0 to 99 points. But to go from 99 points to 99.9 or even 99.99 points, only passion and dedication can take you there. In the future, those who harness their passion and enthusiasm will no longer depend on companies. With the power of the internet, they can quickly build significant influence and become outstanding individuals. Why do many people lack value? Many people stay busy all day, yet fail to create value. This phenomenon resembles what happens when e-commerce platforms grow, product prices drop, because there are too many similar indistinguishable items with no standout or breakthrough features. Likewise, most people lack value because they are too similar to one another. From the 20-plus years spent in school to adulthood, few teachers guide students in understanding themselves, their personalities, strengths, weaknesses, or suitable careers. Parents rarely encourage self-awareness in their children. Consequently, as adults, many become identical shells, losing the inner drive and potential unique to themselves. The problem of uniformity. After over 20 years of hard studying, people believe they've accumulated enough knowledge to achieve greatness. However, upon entering society, they realize they are unremarkable, lacking distinct qualities. There's no set template for comparison. The issue is that everyone is too similar, too homogeneous. Uniformity in products leads to surplus. Uniformity in people causes society to lose direction. Without passion or unique talents, individuals flock to the same jobs, chase trends, and fail to recognize their true desires. From one among many to one in a million. How can society transform from 1,000 people alike to 1,000 unique individuals? The core solution lies in helping everyone rediscover their true value. Steps toward individuality. Understand yourself. Reflect deeply on your passions, strengths, and what truly drives you. Break free from external pressures. Stop chasing societal definitions of success and explore your inner desires. Embrace your uniqueness. Cultivate your distinctive talents and leverage them to create value. By doing so, individuals can break free from the constraints of sameness and contribute to a society where everyone thrives as their authentic selves. When the economy was growing, all you needed were effort and professional skills. But now, as the economy has stabilized, relying solely on effort is no longer enough. You need to explore yourself and seek the true passion within your heart. In the future, the value of a person will be measured by their personality and unique talents. You need to have independent thinking, the ability to overcome the constraints of frameworks, and an unceasing drive for creativity. We no longer need to admire people with high-paying jobs. As factory workers are gradually replaced by machines, think about how long office workers who repeat the same tasks every day can endure in the age of artificial intelligence. Life will push them into what they need to do, squeezing out space for what they want to do, until there's nothing left. They have to calculate every action, weigh every decision for the collective good, leaving no room for personal feelings or passion. As a result, they gradually lose trust in one another, becoming suspicious and living in constant anxiety. These are the people who, despite being on the brink of crisis, remain unaware of it. They cling to organizations that are running out of vitality or think that switching companies can help them overcome difficulties, unaware that a crisis specifically for them is approaching. Do not mistake the current calm for security. If you fail to recognize this trend of change, when you are eliminated, you won't even have the chance to voice your opinion. This is no longer an era where memorizing and following orders can guarantee a good life. This era encourages us to think independently, come up with our own ideas, and celebrate our differences. Increasingly, hobbies are becoming valuable. Writing can become content creation. Drawing can be shared on social media. Singing can be live streamed. Dancing can be turned into short videos. And acting can be showcased on video platforms. This is the beauty of this era. I encourage everyone to discover their strengths and unique traits. From now on, let's listen to the voice within ourselves. We must find a way to break free from this monotonous cycle. The global economy is entering a stable phase, leaving no room for get-rich-quick booms. The era of super profitable industries and overnight success is over. Even if fame comes quickly, it will only fade away just as quickly, like flowers that bloom in the morning and wither by evening. The future will focus more on perfecting details, requiring patience, passion, and dedication. Everyone must adjust their mindset, find their rightful place, and be prepared to work hard. Only then can they survive in this society. This is a wonderful era where everyone can fully realize their talents and abilities without the chaos of life dulling their resources and creativity. Whether you wish to live a simple life close to nature or wander freely without burdens, you can live according to your preferences and talents. However, this is also a harsh era. Organizations will endure the pain of transformation, and there will be those who cannot adapt to these changes, leading to dissatisfaction and disappointment from being left behind. This era is both wonderful and cruel. If you cannot create value, you will have no value to exist. Whether you believe it or not, this world is becoming increasingly fair. Those who stubbornly resist change will undoubtedly be left behind, while creative and innovative individuals will achieve greater success. In the future, individuals or businesses with unique capabilities and rare skills will become even more valuable. Uniqueness will bring infinite value. The previous advantage of the global economy was population, measured by the number of people. But this time, the advantage will lie in the deep passions and interests of each person. The best investment for the future is investing in yourself, deeply exploring your inner self, and clearly defining who you are. In the past, a person's hobbies and their means of earning money often didn't align. But as society evolves, everyone will need to earn money from their personal interests, from within, rather than seeking external sources. This cannot be achieved without the passion and special talents of each individual. The rise of major internet platforms has also created opportunities for all hobbies to generate income. Many social media influencers have succeeded in this way. So, how can you earn money by doing what you love? This is not just a question of personal development, but also about finding your place in a competitive society. Let's analyze this issue together, and I'll provide you with more specific guidance. First, we need to understand a core principle. Do what you do best in a way that others need the most. It sounds simple, but implementing it requires a lot of care. Many people mistakenly believe that simply doing what they love will lead to success, but that's not the case. We work not just to satisfy ourselves, but, more importantly, to bring value to others. Only when our skills or products can solve problems or meet others' needs can we truly create value and reap rewards. So how do we turn what we love into something valuable for others? The answer is through purposeful practice. Unlike merely repeating a task or action you enjoy, purposeful practice requires clear goals, constantly pushing your limits, and learning from mistakes. For example, if you love writing, don't just settle for writing casually. Research market demands, understand readers' preferences, and improve your writing skills with specific goals in mind. You could try writing practical articles that readers can apply in their lives, such as improving work efficiency or 10 tips for saving time. These types of content not only allow you to enjoy writing, but also provide tangible value to readers. This approach benefits you by preserving your interests and strengths while focusing on the needs of others. It also aligns with the concept of harmony with the way, a principle in Eastern philosophy referring to a universal order or the correct path in life. In the business context, harmony with the way can be understood as the balance between personal passion and market needs. However, simply finding this balance is not enough. we must also strive for excellence in our chosen field. One important principle to remember is, before starting a career, you should be confident that you can outperform 99% of the people in that field. If you're not confident, don't start until you find something truly suitable. This may sound daunting, but it's a reminder not to rush into a competitive market without sufficient capability and confidence. This leads to the conclusion that choosing correctly is more important than effort. Many people rush into their careers, but a wiser approach would be to invest time and effort into finding the right direction. It's like sharpening an axe before chopping wood. Many people put 100% effort into chopping wood without ever considering sharpening the axe, substituting physical diligence for intellectual laziness. This phenomenon is quite common in today's society. Most people stay busy all day chasing opportunities and accumulating wealth, but neglect the key to unlocking their own thinking. This is perhaps the saddest thing. They work tirelessly without knowing what they're doing, and they hustle without knowing where they're going. In an agricultural society, hard work could yield certain results. During the early days of industrialization, bold investments were once the key to success. But as society progresses, the most important factors now are critical thinking and intellectual growth. In the era of information explosion, we need not only diligence, but also intelligence. We must learn to think, analyze, and make the right choices. Just like playing a strategy game, you need to assess the situation and make optimal decisions rather than simply executing a fixed strategy. So how exactly can you make money from the work you love? Below are some specific suggestions. Now first, understand yourself clearly. Before starting, you need to have a clear understanding of yourself. What are you good at? What are your passions? What are your values? These answers will help you find the right direction. You can use personality tests and career orientation tests to better understand yourself. Simultaneously, review your past experiences. What tasks made you proud, and which ones you consistently completed with ease. These are crucial points to identify your strengths. Second, research the market. After understanding yourself, the next step is to study the market. Is there a high demand for your skills? What about the competition? Are there potential customer groups? This information will help you evaluate your opportunities. You can conduct market research in various ways, such as reading industry reports, attending professional conferences, or conversing with potential customers. Remember that market demands constantly change, so you need to continuously survey to discover new directions. Third, identify how your passion can bring value to society. Connect your skills with market demands. Ideally, you can find a field where you are both proficient and in which there is a significant market demand. This process might require multiple trials and adjustments, but don't get discouraged if you don't find compatibility at first. This is a journey that requires time and patience. Fourth, continuously learn and grow. Once you have found your direction, keep enhancing your skills. Remember that your goal is to be in the top 1% of your field, which necessitates ongoing learning and practice. Develop a learning plan that may include reading books, attending training courses, and learning from industry experts. At the same time, continuously apply your knowledge in practice. Fifth, build your personal brand. In the field where you excel, establish your personal brand. You can do this by writing blogs, creating videos, or participating in professional seminars. Make people recognize you, trust you, and be willing to pay for your expertise. Building a personal brand is a long-term process that requires you to consistently create high-quality content and maintain interactions with your target audience. Remember, consistency and sincerity are keys to building a strong personal brand. Sixth, deliver unique value. Think about how you can provide unique value to your customers. This could be your distinctive perspective or a special way of delivering services. Make yourself irreplaceable. This might require deep reflection on your strengths and the unique problems you can solve for your customers. Sometimes, unique value comes from combining multiple skills rather than relying on a single skill. Seventh, diversify your income streams. Consider how to turn your skills into multiple sources of income. For example, if you are a photographer, in addition to contract shoots, you could sell photos, offer photography courses, or write instructional books. Diversifying your income not only helps increase overall earnings, but also reduces risks and stabilizes your finances. Eighth, leverage technology effectively. Utilize advanced technology to increase work efficiency and expand your influence. For example, use social media to promote your services or sell products on online platforms. Ninth, build collaborative relationships. Seek partners who can mutually support each other. You could co-develop new products or refer customers to one another. A good partnership can help you expand your business scope and gain new opportunities. When looking for partners, focus on value alignment, which is far more important than short-term benefits. 10th, constantly innovate. The market is always changing, so you also need to adapt. Stay sharp and ready to meet new market demands. Innovation is not just about improving products, but also about refining service methods and business models. Cultivate creative thinking and regularly explore possibilities outside conventional boundaries. 11th, maintain good customer relationships. Remember, retaining old customers is easier and less costly than acquiring new ones. Provide quality customer service and communicate regularly with customers to understand their evolving needs. Good reputation will bring you more customers through referrals. 12th, set reasonable pricing. Do not undervalue yourself. Study market demands and price your services reasonably based on the value you provide. You can also consider various strategies, such as offering different service packages to meet the needs of various customer groups. 13th, manage time efficiently. Learn how to manage your time and energy. Identify high-value activities and prioritize them. Also, learn how to say no to avoid wasting time on low-value tasks. 14th, manage your finances. Making money is just the first step. Managing money is equally important. Learn basic financial knowledge and create a reasonable spending plan. Consider investing part of your income to develop your skills and future career. 15th, maintain life balance. While pursuing success is important, don't neglect other aspects of life. Maintain a balance between work and life, and take care of your physical and mental health. Remember, only when you are in good shape can you create long-term value. 16th, success takes time and patience. Remember that success does not come instantly. It requires time, patience, and persistent effort. However, as long as you find the right direction and continuously improve your skills, you will be able to make money from what you excel at. Finally, let me emphasize once again the perspective that choosing the right path is more important than effort. Before starting your career, take time to think thoroughly. Don't rush into action. Instead, ensure that you've chosen the correct direction beforehand. Just like in chess, a good opening move can determine the entire game. Similarly, in your career, choosing the right path can be more critical than repeated efforts afterward. If you haven't yet found the field in which you truly excel or grasp the market, don't rush. Invest time and energy in self-discovery and market research. This process may take a long time and might make you feel anxious, but trust me, it's worth it. Only when you find the right direction can your efforts reach their maximum value. Earning money from what you're good at requires finding a balance between personal interests and market needs, continuously improving your skills and making wise choices. This journey requires patience and intelligence, but as long as you persist, you will find your unique path to success. Throughout this process, keep an open mind and a willingness to learn. The world is constantly changing, and new opportunities always emerge. What you excel at today might have a much larger market in the future, or you may discover ways to apply your skills to a completely new field. Therefore, maintain curiosity, exploration, and relentless experimentation. At the same time, don't forget the power of networking. In this era, your talent can easily be seen globally. Leverage social media and online platforms to reach a broader audience and uncover more opportunities. However, also remember to protect your privacy and intellectual property when sharing online. Lastly, remember that success is a personal concept. Do not compare yourself to others. Everyone's path is unique, and your success should be based on your values and goals. As long as you do what you love and create value for others, that will be the starting point of success. In summary, earning money from what you're good at is a challenging yet opportunity-filled process. It requires continuous learning, experimenting, and adapting. But as long as you remain patient and persistent, you'll one day find the perfect intersection between your talents and market demands. At that point, work will no longer just be a means of earning a living, but a way to realize your self-worth. Let's strive together and move forward, my friend.